Alright, let's talk about Samsung's flagship 2-in-1 device, the Galaxy Book4 Pro 360. Is it worth it, and is it a worthwhile contender in the marketplace? Let's go over the raw stats. The Galaxy Book4 Pro 360 is Samsung's newest top-tier 2-in-1 device, with some great specs and a nice form factor, sporting a starting price of allegedly $1,900. So is it worth the almost $2,000 starting price? Let's see. Starting with the form factor, the 2-in-1 laptop is, of course, a 2-in-1, meaning a foldable 16-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X display, which is quite the name, but that means as good of a screen as Samsung's really nice phones, with a 120Hz refresh rate, so super speedy looking as well. Now let's talk about its connectivity, which is solid. Samsung during its presentation was really excited about all the ports these laptops would come with, and yeah, it's not bad. We have a flurry of quite a few ports, with even a USB-A for older accessories, but I would have wished for maybe one more USB-C for charging in case the other two were somehow taken up. That would have been superb. Moving on, the internal spec situation is also pretty good. We have the Intel Core Ultra chips, which are super solid, no complaints, but they also sport integrated Intel Arc graphics, which are an improvement over the previous generation of Intel integrated graphics, but you probably won't be able to play super intense games, so keep that in mind. Now for storage, we're looking at an alright capacity, starting with 512 gigabytes, which equates to about $4 per gigabyte, which is pretty standard at this price range. But given that Samsung has been pushing this new line of laptops to their budgetary limits, I really wish it started with 1 terabyte. Thankfully though, it is still expandable with that micro SD, so not bad. For battery life, there's not too much information on this. However, it is important to note that it does share the same battery capacity as Samsung's just announced flagship laptop, the Galaxy Book4 Ultra, so it should be solid nonetheless, bare minimum, as good as the Book4 Pro 360. So doable. Good. And lastly, for the operating system, we are looking at Windows 11, which can't do anything better than that for the non-Mac premium laptops, so all good. And Samsung also announced AI integration with this laptop, and it's a little vague on how extensive the AI programming will go into this new laptop lineup, but it's definitely exciting. I'll talk about that in a moment. So let's get on to my verdict. Alright, another contender in the 2-in-1 market. Samsung definitely has a good laptop this year, that being the Book4 Pro 360. In terms of the most exciting features or the ones you should take into consideration against the previous generation, I'd say the screen definitely being an upgrade as compared to years prior, and also the performance. We can also see a leap in processing power as well. However, again, because it uses an integrated GPU, its gaming capability will probably not be too extensive, but it's not made for solely gaming. It's a productivity machine, and it does seem that it'll be effective in that role, especially with the AI assistants that Samsung has been touting quite recently. Now, I'm not expecting AI that's super extensive, like some sort of sentient robot for a movie or anything, but if it has an AI assistant that can provide me with further productivity hacks, that sounds great. But we'll have to wait and see, because if it requires a subscription fee or it's still in beta, it'll take a little time before it's fully fleshed out. So I'd recommend waiting until reviewers fully delve into this device before buying. So what do you think? Is it worth it? Let me know in the comment section down below. My name is Cyrus. It's spelled like Cyrus, but not like See Rooster. Just take out the "ter." Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Peace.